Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Factorio. And today we are working on our blues. And oh, that is a fancy one. That is a good idea, because I forgot that they fixed the compression, I guess, with everything now. So, a friend of mine here, Geeky, was just saying that you don't need to use two splitters anymore for compression. Or not compression, for evening out the belt, because I notice one side of my belt gets eaten really fast, right? So this is a bad thing, because if one side's always emptying out, then it's not working out the best. So what you can do is usually up here, but it could be lower down, it doesn't really matter. But what you usually do is you can just do this, and this is kind of how we used to do it. So the idea was you put one here, and then you put one like this. But instead, what you can do is we can do this here. And then you can have your one going like this. Because before, turning like this, you'd lose speed, right? But that doesn't exist anymore. So, and there you go. And this will fix your unbalancing problems for now on. Or you could probably actually just go up here and probably join these all in anyways. Actually, no, because it would still go on either side. So, but yeah, this is a good way of keeping your belts kind of full and balanced on both sides in case if you're drawing everything on one. So let's look at some research before we continue here, and I'll tell you what I did off camera a bit. Gun turret upgrade. Ooh, requires blues now. What are we gonna do? Let's do these guys. Inserter bonuses are nice. So, off camera here, I finally decided to expand our iron just a wee bit more, so it's further down. Crazy thing is, we don't have enough iron kind of going down here. I actually need to build more iron to increase it, but overall, everything should be running at its max speed. So I'd actually have to fill in the iron. I might even need to put these closer now, since we're getting to the point where it's just I can't put enough throughput on the iron ore itself. But I think right now it's keeping up, so that's kind of fine anyways. Outside of that, I'm pretty sure that's pretty much all I did. The other thing I did was I finally brought my iron and copper over here. I changed up the steel. So I don't like draining off the main line, as you guys know, so I separated it and put off its own chute here, and now it's producing steel. I doubled the production of it, so it's now 10 steel furnace or electric furnaces instead of 5. And then I've brought in a lot of chutes over here to produce the iron and copper I need for the chemical plant here, and the, of course, battery here to make batteries. So in that sense, pretty much last time we were finished with batteries as well. So the last thing that we need to work on is pretty much inserters. I think they call them filter inserters, or yeah, filter inserter now. They used to be called smart inserters, but I think the term smart inserters do not exist at all anymore, which I guess it makes sense, but honestly, I miss the name smart inserters. It's something that you're so used to and you had for so long that it's just one of those things that you kind of miss. It's like, oh, why would you change the name? But it does kind of make sense. As far as I know, most most inserters are actually smart. It's just that they just filtered out the contents. So, okay, so yeah, I guess we can work on those inserters now. So what we'll probably do is I'll just probably bring these down even more. We might have some issues later on with throughput, but we can always upgrade that later on up there anyways. So I'm going to bring it down here. I'm not sure exactly where I want to bring it. I'm going to bring the iron a little closer as well, because that'll be needed here. And pretty much we start building up our factories here that we're going to need. So let's see how that goes, I guess. So we're going to make regular inserter, which is going to require iron gear and iron plate. And then we're going to make our next one here, which hopefully doesn't require any iron gears. Nope, just iron plates. And then we'll make our third one here, which will require filtered inserter, I'm pretty sure, which doesn't even require any iron. So hopefully this is the right amount still, or the right item. Filter inserter. Yep, purple. It also used to be green, so that's also what throws me off now when doing blue science, is that I'm just used to those old colors, and it's like, whoa, what is this? This is not what it's supposed to be. But you'll get used to it, I guess. So yeah, we'll go over here and we'll pipe these up here somewhere. Probably doesn't really matter too much, but we'll go like this. There you go. And then we'll go like this and like this. And you require plates, right? Yep. And so these will be our gears. And yeah, that should be good. And then you will grab off of here. You'll grab off of here, and you won't need to grab off of there yet. Should probably put this on my bar because I keep needing them and they're always somewhere else. There you go. Oops. Whoop. There you go. And then you guys can freely grab from here, here, and here. I like doing them in the middle. I've heard a rumor, and I don't know if it's real in any way, but I heard inserting, or maybe it was, I don't know if it's putting it in or removing it from a factory, the outsides were slower than the center part. I really pretty sure that was a rumor, but that's the problem when it comes to Factorio. It's just like there's so many things, like it turns into the whole wives' tale or wise tales, or I'm not sure the correct term of that. I think it was wives' tales, but it you know, it gives you a bit of a headache because it's like, you guys sure you know what you're talking about? But I'm pretty sure it doesn't really matter in any way. I'm sure there could have been a point one time, though, a long time ago, where the calculation was a little off or something was a little derpy. And but they've reprogrammed and rewritten a lot of code over time, especially when it comes to performance and efficiency and things like that. And that's why we don't have like the compression issues anymore on belts and things like that, because all those are, you know, fixed now. We don't have things like that anymore. Those are ancient times, my friends, ancient times. Okay, so that's it. We can do our blue now. We just need to combine it all. So our steel somehow needs to find a way down here. That's not hard. We just need to get it down here. I might actually go right across the street here. I might disable this for now. We'll have another gathering point maybe at the very bottom over time, so it only gathers excessive amounts of it or whatever. Yeah, so we'll just go right across here like this. Right to the back here. And then have it do its thing. Oh. Exactly. The CPU usage on Factorio is actually what makes Factorio beyond amazing. I mean, that is the magic that makes Factorio beyond insane. I'm only using 4% of my CPU now for Factorio. And Factorio is single-threaded pretty much. Imagine if it could utilize every core flawlessly. Oh, I don't think it'll ever be that way. I think the developers have said that pretty much themselves, that like that's not going to ever happen. But if it could, just imagine just like what you could do. It would be ridiculous. You could have probably like 100 players on the map doing their thing. Well, you couldn't have 100 players because of the way they do ticking, but okay, so here's one, here's another, and there's the other ones down there, right? So yeah. And I probably don't want to clog that up too much yet, so let's bring it down here, actually. Let's put it this way. I've built some okay-ish bases before. Nothing as big as, like, Will has, but I've built, like, big bases. And I don't think I've ever been able to successfully get my UPS under 60 yet. I don't remember it, so I'm pretty sure that, you know, I've never done it. There you go. We'll just go like down, 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 down. You know what I'll do here? I'm going to share these batteries like this because I'm going to have to start doing it eventually. So it will use the other line here to share because that's kind of what you want to do with this anyways. And then, lots of space up there. Yeah. And then what we'll do is we'll get these two to do the same similar idea here. So how do I want to do that? Actually, no, I don't think you could do that, can you? Maybe you can. I've never tried it, actually. What happens if I were to do that? Oh, no, it would just flip them around. I'm pretty sure that's what it does. It's a troll. It won't actually work. Pretty sure it just puts them on. Oh, no, it will work, I guess. Oh, no, it works perfectly. There we go. Okay, I've never even tried that before, so this is the first time I tried that. That's kind of cool. Huh, so technically I shouldn't even do that. I should do this, then this, and then put them together. But they were on opposite ends. This is where it breaks, I think. No, maybe I'm an idiot. Oh well, there you go. There we have it. Now, the only downside is my science is all the way to the other side of the frackin' map. So we could always bring this back up, to be honest, but it doesn't really matter. There we go. So, boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Something stupid like that should be good. There we go. And I'm actually not sure. Let's see here. 1, 1, 1, 1. Actually, yeah, it's fine. I was worried about speed of the big one, but you don't have to worry. There you go. And then some faster ones here. Train for science. Did you just say train for the science? You're a crazy one. I know people have done that, but I'm not that crazy. I think it's cool too. Yeah, I could easily do that. That's probably not a bad idea either. Just have a whole new set of science labs. And there we go. And there she is. We did it. Trains for everything. And then what we can do here is we can go a little further on this. And then it doesn't really matter what I do here, but we put this here. And then, oh yeah, we can use one of these filter inserters for the first time here. Except I've used them many times, but they're called filter inserters, so it is the first time. Could I remove the UI like this before? I don't remember this. This is kind of cool. Woo, woo. Okay, what are we filtering? Oh yeah, steel production here. And then it should be off by 1. Yeah, it is. And this way we can stockpile steel if we want. There we go. And then these guys, you can just bring them all the way up here. Or I could just not do anything. Just cry. Sounds like a better plan. Just sit there and cry. Open the waterfalls. Oh no. We're out of power lines. Oh man, that's sad. I had a friend who bought me the game. And then I bought the game because I felt bad then, so I bought the game for a friend. It had to be, you know, replaced. I had to do the, you know, kind of like pass it forward kind of thing. And in the end, I think I sent them a bunch more money anyways. Whoa! I guess I posted on that subreddit yesterday. Let's keep this conversation clean. Anyways, Yeah, I think we're good here. I think I'm gonna move the science labs down here just for the fun of it. Meet kind of halfway sort of style. Developers should be shot, you know. They gave you such a good game and they even refunded you. How dare they? I feel bad for the developers. They're dealing with a lot of scams right now. I guess people are using fake credit cards and buying multiple keys, and then they charge back, and it costs them like $20 each. At this point, the developers are like, please, if you want the damn game, buy it on Steam, buy it on our site, or go pirate it. Don't buy it from these fishy third-party sites that are scamming us, because what we're going to do is we're going to retract the keys anyways, so you lose your money, plus we lose money, and everyone loses. So they're like, just pirate the damn game if you can't afford it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's get some gears. My inventory is actually getting full now. Damn it. I don't know where my chest is, so it's time for a new chest. Let's get rid of some of you guys for now. Let's get rid of the coal, the piece of iron there for now. So actually, I don't have that much junk in my inventory. It's more that, oh yeah, I have a bunch of these science things too in my inventory. You know what? I'll just throw them in here right now. I'm just lazy. There you go. And then I think that's about it for now. Okay. What was I making? Oh yeah, more science. Oh yeah. To be honest, I think a lot of people buy it even when they pirate it. I will admit, I will say it on the internet, live here, recorded. I've pirated a game before, and if I've enjoyed the game, I almost always buy it. But if it's a game I'm going to play only for like an hour, no. And even that, like I buy most things. I haven't done the kind of the piracy stuff since I was younger, and you know, to be honest, it made me into a PC gamer. When I was a young kid, I couldn't afford games. Because they allowed me to pirate those games, you know, you got a customer for life. Where you wouldn't have had a customer for life because I would have never been able to afford the games originally. And I guess, like, people need to see that, you know, when I was a kid, you know, I would have ended up just playing console games, even though I wouldn't have been able to afford a lot of games. But because you allowed me and gave me the opportunity to play these games, even though I shouldn't have been able to play it, you basically, oh shoot, you basically got yourselves a good customer for life anyways. If that makes any weird sense to you guys. You know what? Let's bring this down like right here instead. But there's a lot of developers that'll even say, hey, you know what? Pirate our game. Give it a try. I think you'll like it. And I think if, you know, you should, you know, give it a try. If you're not willing to buy it, just pirate it. Test it out. See what you think. This has happened before with Factorio, too. I'm pretty sure they've already said this once before. It's actually nothing new with them. I think the dev team from Witcher 3 also said something similar in the past. They're like, just you know, pirate it. Give it a try. We don't want you to miss out on our game. If you can't afford it, do it because, you know, it's a good game and I think you'll like it. There we go. We're getting some kind of ugly creation going on here somewhere. There you go. Let's fix this up a bit so we can have our buffer. I love my buffer that you're not supposed to have. Because they said you're not supposed to have it, so I'm assuming I'm not supposed to. Somebody one time said, no, Kane, you can't have buffers. This is Factorio, that's not how you're supposed to play it. There we go. Whew. Do I have RimWorld? I think RimWorld I don't actually own. It was a pretty cool game too. I'm not really good at those games, but I don't think I own it. Oh yeah! I asked for a press copy a long time ago, and the guy's like, oh yeah, I lived near you or something back when I was younger. And he's like, sorry, I don't want to give you any keys or something, so apparently I wasn't good enough for him. Which is fine. Apparently he was upset because some of my videos have under 100 views less, but that's the thing. Depending on the game I play, some games I have that are on my channel, some of them have tens of thousands of views. Others have, you know, less than 100 views. It really depends on the game, but I guess he was worried that his game wasn't good enough for my channel. Like, I don't know. Because that's the only thing I could come up with on that point. It's like, that's the thing though, like only one person recording it, even if it got 50 views, I'm sure one person who watched that video would have probably ended up buying it. What's the end game quest you need to do? There really isn't an end game quest in Factorio. It's basically launch a rocket, and then some people say that's game over, but there's a continue button for that, so you can play as long as you want, really. So there really isn't an end game, to be honest. Oh, that's too bad. That's weird. I had Kerbal Space Program from them, and I got a key. I thought I had to do some weird thing, but I'm pretty sure I ended up getting a Steam key. Hey, Rekka. How's it going? Damn. That's insane. A half a year? Or a year? What was that? Nearly half a year. That's crazy. That's awesome. Oh, my buddy. He's got extra viewers. Hey guys, do you want to do me a favor? Can you guys all go to this stream here and tell him that he's doing it wrong, and just tell him that I sent you guys. Kane sent you. If you don't know my name, it's Kane. And just tell him he's doing it wrong. I just want to see his reaction over time. Okay, so we got blue science done. We got blue science done, guys. So we can start working on our first thing, which I always do first, and I think it's the most important, is doing advanced oil processing, because then we can convert the other oils into petroleum, which I think is the best thing. Well, let's see what he says here. I'm listening to him now. He's so focused right now. What the hell is he doing? His copper's going zigzag.
I know it is. I'm just trying to get rid of all this copper. I know it's wrong. Kane probably said it was. Yeah.
This is copper is like going in like zigzags around the map.
As fast as possible.
That's awesome. Okay, you guys on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see you wonderful people. You guys on stream here, we're going to continue here, and we're going to go